This is a game I just played. I thought it's a good game. It's a really close game. Lots of good stuff to look at. So I figured I would do a replay analysis on this one, just so you guys can kind of see what I've been kind of trying to talk to you guys about, but you can see it in action, so you can kind of start piecing it together a little better. I feel like it's good to have visuals along with commentary. So yeah, right here. Standard kickoff. Pretty sure this guy told me to go for it, or I said I got it. I don't remember. Either way, this is mine. Left goes. Left goes. So I'm going for this kickoff. Oh, he called me off actually. I remember now. Usually left goes, but he said I got it, so I left him to go for the kickoff, and then I went to the middle to cheat. He won the kickoff. He's going up the wall. The defender took it off the wall. So this play's dead now. You can see me and my teammate there both are starting to turn the opposite way because we both realize our teammate has lost the ball. So we're both turning around to try and get back on defense right here. Because we're getting ready for this guy to hit the ball. He did hit it. He did a little fancy little flip there. So he was just trying to get it past us as fast as possible because we both kind of cheated up a little bit, but we saw it coming, so we were already ready for it. But now we have an interesting situation where both my teammate and myself could play this ball. You'll see that I have a better angle because I'm a little bit further away. I can see my teammate and the ball, whereas my teammate's like kind of right underneath the ball. I'll switch to him real quick so you guys can see. So he's like right underneath this ball. He can't see me at all. So he really should leave this one alone. But if okay, it depends. Like if he's the only one here and I'm way behind him, it's fine for him to play this ball. But since we're both right here, I can't tell him that I got it. Really, I can, but he's probably not going to look at the text chat. So I kind of just go for it right here because I had a better angle and we didn't hit each other, so it really wasn't that big of a deal. But if you guys are playing, you definitely want to try and call it. That way you guys don't bump into each other or whatever. So yeah, weird play, but it ended up being fine. I hit it to the side to keep the ball from going over our heads to buy my teammates time right here. That was the whole purpose of me hitting this ball. So as you can see, my teammates are like, the guy just went below me, so he's gonna keep going back to net. My other teammate off to the right there, he's going back to net, so we're pretty safe right here. I give up ball possession, but I bought my teammates time to get back, so not the worst play. They give the ball right back to us. I gave everybody enough time to get back. They ended up giving the ball back to us. Now we have a 3v1 situation right here. So let's see what happens. Right. Tried to pass or shoot there. He missed. The second guy was kind of close to him, and I think he was doing that in case he missed the ball. So he could play the, okay, if this guy goes and misses, then it's my ball, or if he gets a good pass off, I'm still right here. So that's an okay place to be right there, just kind of waiting and seeing what happens. And then I'm playing the third man right there at midfield, just kind of waiting to see what happens, see if my teammates can score. If they both try and miss, then it's my job to buy them time to get back. Or if they set me up really for like a really easy score, then I can go in. But that's pretty much it. So he tried to score. They blocked it. I cheated up a little bit too far right here, I feel like. Just kind of flowing with the play. My teammate's rotating out over there, and I got my other teammate on the back post. But they did they cleared it to the corner, and my teammate can definitely play this ball. So I kind of want to stay put until I see that my teammate's about to lose the ball right here. I kind of do that. I kind of hold my ground. He tried to take it up the wall. He failed. So now I can do one of two things. I can turn and go for this ball and try and challenge. Or I can just let them have it and go back to net. I don't remember what I do, so let's see what I do. Okay, I decided, because he was already facing the ball and had full boost, that if I tried to challenge, I'd probably lose and end up just putting myself out of position. So I just kept going back to kind of get ready for his hit right here. He hits it to the wall. Teammate misses. See, so by me shadowing right there, trying to see what he was gonna do, I shouldn't have done that, really, honestly. If I was gonna stay where I was at, what I should have done was challenge and not let him set this play up. Or if I was just gonna let him set it up, I should have just rotated out. So right there was bad. That was bad on my part. Now my teammate and myself are both underneath the ball, and our other teammates in a 3v1. So I really messed up on that play. Luckily, they were able to save a shot. So right here, I know that G Bacon's probably about to come try and hit this, so I know that I need to go up for this ball like immediately. Luckily, it didn't stay in front of the net, but I still kept going because I knew, like, just in case he came for a shot, like, I needed to be right there. So I kind of just kept trying to stay as close to the ball as possible right there. Tried to clear it, bounce it off the wall. Right here, I tried to set up a play, but I didn't really have enough boost to do this. Like, if you're gonna pop it up to yourself, you really want to have a lot of boost so you can try and guide the ball into the net in the air. But right here, I didn't have enough boost, so I kind of just give it away. And then right here, okay, right after that happens, I realize, okay, I have no boost. I just gave him the ball. I need to leave. So right here, I'm about to rotate out. Alright, so I rotated down the middle. I mean, it's not great, but it's not horrible. I realized my team still had a little bit of a chance to make a play there, so I kind of wanted to stay in the play. That's why I went to the middle. Had, like, nobody been there, I probably would have gone back post and gotten back on defense. But right here, this is what you call an offensive rotation. So I came down the middle, and I kind of got behind my teammate who was attacking the ball to become number 2. So he's trying to set me up for a pass at this point, and the guy who just went for it is now number 3. He needs to rotate out and behind me. And see, by me doing that, instead of going all the way back to net when my team still kind of had ball possession, what ended up happening is I got a free touch. They kind of gave me the ball. We kept offensive pressure, and then we get a goal out of it. So we took a kind of a weird situation, and just by me doing, instead of taking myself completely out of the play because I was afraid that they were going to hit it, I recognized that my team still had a chance to make a play because they were both right there right as soon as I missed. Go back. So defense right here, I tried to make something happen. Doesn't work. They clear it. I realize, oh crap, I'm out of this play. Right here, I see a challenge. So I'm like, okay, we maybe could do something right here. So I was like, okay, I'll rotate to midfield. Wait for right here. I'm just kind of waiting to see what happens, because if he loses this, then I'm the last guy back, and I need to go back post. But if he wins it, or it kind of just comes right to me, which you guys just saw it kind of did, then I can play it. So right here, you just me being patient, trying to see what happens. Yeah, right there, and then right there, they just give me the ball. They all 3 pushed up, and then that's just an easy goal. All right, another kickoff. Gamer Dad, he's the kickoff guy. I'm the cheat guy. I'm pretty sure I just cheat up the middle right here. Yeah. Alright, see right there, he kind of killed it for me. So right here, once he wins his kickoff, he can stick with it if he wants to, but he has no boost, and I have 52 boost. So arguably, this should be my ball, just because of the boost situation. But I think he leaves it for me. He does. He kind of, okay, so he thought he could go for it. He was too slow because he didn't have any boost. I kind of just knew that and went for it anyways because I knew he wasn't going to be able to do it. So I was just kind of covering his mistake. He really should have left that ball alone and got that mid boost. So that was my teammate's mistake there. And luckily we got a block out of it. Double commits aren't ever good. So yeah, he should have just left that ball for me and went and got that side boost. Right here, I'm rotating on the wrong side, and I think I realize it. So right there, right as soon as I realized, all right, I grabbed the mid boost. They hit it to the same side as me. As soon as that happens, I'm like, okay, I don't want to be in my teammate's way, so I power slide and get out of my teammate's way right away before the play even happens. You'll see me do it right here. Right there, see that little move? All I did was power slide and get out of my teammate's way. I'm going back post, but that way my teammate doesn't get confused if I encroach into that corner. So right there, I just realized, all right, my teammate's already back. I need to leave it for him. I need to get out of the way, power slide, and just flip behind him. There you go. See, that's like a perfect back roast rotation when you end up on the wrong side of the ball, like mid-play. So just so you guys can see that. Whereas you just saw my teammate, my other teammate, he kind of did the wrong thing there. Watch, he instead of going back post, he just creeps into the corner, and like had they been trying to set up another play, he could have gotten in the way and could have messed up our defense here. So he really should be coming in behind me, but he doesn't. He kind of just cuts straight through the net, which really isn't very good. He got a bump out of it, which is good. I guess maybe that's what he was going for. He's a Grand Champ player, so they think a little differently than I do. But yeah, no biggie. He ended up behind me, so it's not the worst thing. I saw him coming, so I stayed out of his way, so because I knew he was gonna just go right in front of me. Right here, there's my teammates rotating, and I just saw my other teammate go behind me. This is my ball. I have to go for it. So I took my time, I read it, I realized there wasn't an immediate threat, and then I just started aerialing for it to get it out of our half. Ended up kind of getting a little pass there. So this is about to be a 50-50 in the air, and I'm also in the air, so the guy behind me really needs to be careful here. So yeah, right there, see, like, they won that. I'm underneath the ball. Other teammates passed the ball, and now they have a 3v1. So our other teammate really needs to be careful here. Let's see. See, he kind of dives in, and now they have a chance to score because we all three pushed up. He should have waited just a little bit longer. I think he thought he was gonna win that ball. He didn't. Now I think this is where we get scored on right here because there's nobody back. Luckily, I was able to make a save, luckily, but they could have scored there had he just had better shot placement. So right here, I know both of my teammates are behind me. I just got to push up and try and do something with this ball. And one thing to think about too, like, I have 13 boosts and I'm far away from the ball. So what you see me do right here, because I know I have no boost and I don't want to waste that 13 in case I really, really need it, I just front flip. Front flipping it makes you, if you front flip 3 times in a row, you'll be full speed after that third flip. So front flipping to save boost sometimes is good. Sometimes it puts you out of control. You're going to land funky. If you're really far away from the ball, I feel like it's fine. But if you're close, then that's because you're probably just going to flip right past it because it's hard to control how far you move. But right here, I just needed to make up space, so I used that front flip to save that little bit of boost that I had. And they get it past me anyways. I made them do something with it, scared them off essentially. Both my teammates are in a good position, so I just need to come in and go behind them. No boost still. Luckily, I was able to see. Okay, right there, I had 13 boost. I realized that I needed to go back to defense. That little front flip saved me that 13 boost, and then I used it when I needed it to make a crazy save that probably they should have scored right here. Like, if I had no boost right here, they would have scored. But since I did that front flip and saved that little teeny weeny little bit of boost, I was able to save this ball. There you go. Alright, so right here is kind of crazy. I know that this guy's in front of me, but he's not really going to play this ball. This is my ball to play, and I know I have one person behind me. So right here, I'm the number one guy, so it's my job to take the ball downfield and either try and score or try and set up a play for my teammates. So right there, I tried. I didn't get a great hit. They got the ball past me. I'm now out of this play. I need to rotate back. Right there, it was a little slow, and not the best path either. Not the worst path, but not the best path. So I could have recognized that a little faster and rotated out faster. So, but I still went back post. I grabbed those two little boosts, ended up back post, so no biggie. We're good. Right there, 50 came right to me. I know that I'm the only person back, and if I don't challenge this, they're gonna get a free shot. So even though I'm the only one back, I have to go for this ball, because if I don't, then it's going to be a hard save for me. So it's better for me to challenge early right here than to sit and wait in the on the goal line. And right there, he just let me come and get it, so that's fine. Ended up getting a little bit of pressure. They got it past us. That's fine. Again, I'm out of the play. I realize that the ball's going. That guy's about to hit it to the opposite side of the field, so I just go back straight down this way because he's about to hit it to the opposite side, so I know I will be back post by the time I get back to the net, most likely. And it didn't matter. Right here was kind of weird. So my teammate was caught in the corner. They tried to do a back post rotation. I was behind them. Right here they needed a challenge. Like, I was expecting my teammate to go up for this ball, and they didn't, because I don't know why. Maybe they didn't have boost. So I was just sitting back post waiting for them to challenge and see what happened before I tried to go for it. And then by the time I realized they got beat, it was too late and I just couldn't react to it. So yeah, that was just I was expecting them to go a little faster. It was a good pass from the corner. I should have seen it coming. That's on me. Like, I should have realized that right here, I wasn't watching the guy that was coming in to shoot. Like, I was watching my teammate, and I was expecting him to jump and try and go for this. So me staring at my teammate, it made me not realize that they were coming in for a shot and that my teammate was going to get beat. So that's why we got scored on, really. So yeah, just bad play by me, bad awareness. No biggie. All right, right here, this is my kickoff to go for. I got two people behind me, so I just need to go for it. Usually in these ones, like, you just want to try and kill it in the middle so your second guy can come get it. Alright, I missed the mid boost. Power slide, come and get it, that's fine. See, right there, instead of just coming in right away, my other teammate probably could have hit that ball and done something with it. I was kind of waiting for him to do something. Then they both decided, no, this isn't my ball. They're leaving. I see that. I see that the other team's giving me space to come attack this ball. So now I'm like, okay, this is safe to attack. So I come in and try to take a shot right here. Bad shot. I should have scored here. Like, they had no chance at saving this. If I was aiming for the right spot, just bad execution. So this is about to bounce off the post and come back to the middle. Well, the guy cleared it, so had he not touched it, it would have gone back to the middle, but he got a touch on it, that's fine. Right here, I realize, alright, I'm out of the play, I need to leave. And that's exactly what I do. Just rotate out. Grab mid boost, go back post. Right there. I wasn't expecting my teammate to be there. I thought that was my ball to go for, but that's fine. He ended up with a 50, and I know that they're both behind me, so I know that I have to play this bounce so they aren't able to set up a play. Not the best touch there. I kind of fed it right to him. I was hoping that it was going to pop up a lot higher and one of my teammates might have been able to follow it up, but I kind of just gave him the ball right there, so that was a really bad play. Luckily they didn't do anything great. As you can see, one of my teammates is already on the back wall ready to defend it. That's another thing we'll work on eventually once you guys get really comfortable with back post rotations. because passing the ball off the backboard is a really good strategy if the other team doesn't know how to defend the backboard. So if we ever play a decent team, you guys will probably see people trying to pass the ball to each other off of the backboard. So we'll learn how to clear the ball off the backboard. It's really not that hard. It's pretty easy. So yeah, just a nice little backboard clear. I can see that it's time for me to push up because my teammate's probably about to die right here. He does. He gets demoed. So right here, this is an interesting situation. When your goalie gets demoed, it's okay to push up. They're going to be dead for 2 seconds, okay? And then they're going to respawn on your side of the field. So if you guys, like, this ball's flying downfield and my teammate's pushing it, I can push up with him because I know in 2 seconds I'm going to have a guy already back. So this is fine to push up right here. And then we ended up getting a goal out of it. They got a demo on us, but we ended up getting a goal out of it anyway. So that was pretty good. All right. Alright, I'm the last guy back. I need to stay. Alright. Won the kickoff. Teammates trying to pass. Right here, it kind of went to the middle. My other teammate was too far to the right, so this is my ball. He recognized it, so he's coming in behind me just in case I get beat right here. And I don't, so we get a goal off of it. So that was a good play. Good play off the kickoff. Alright, right here. So since I can't hear either of my teammates. I know the diagonal guy's going, but I can see that my teammate to the right, he's turning his wheels to the right, which that's essentially his way of telling me that he's gonna go get that corner boost. So that means that I need to stay here and protect the net, which is exactly what we do. So good recognition. Right there, I realized both my teammates were out of the play. That they started rotating out. Right as soon as I saw them start rotating out, I knew it was my ball, so I just went for it right away. I won it, but I got killed. So buying time, I guess. They're gonna get ball possession. The other team is, but at least my teammates can get boost. So still a good play either way. Right there, so they were both on the right side. They hit it to the middle. I just respawned. I had the best angle, so I know this is my ball, so I went for it. Took a shot, not a good shot. I realized I'm out of the play, turned ball cam off, look for that corner boost. Corner boost is already gone, so I just rotate out. Alright, they got it past my teammate. I see my other teammate coming in here, and this guy doesn't have a great shot angle because the ball's kind of off to the side and he's on the wrong side. So this isn't super dangerous, but I definitely need to be ready just in case. He ended up missing, so I decided to challenge because I was kind of out of position anyways as far as back post rotation, so I just decided to try and go and stop it because my teammate could see me. So now he knows that he doesn't have anybody behind him, so he needs to go to the corner with this ball and keep them from getting a pass play. And then I realize, okay, other teammates still not back. I need to go back post. Waiting, still waiting. See right there, I checked behind me, and I saw him coming in, but I waited a little bit too long right here to go for it. See right here, right there, I did that little, I can't really do it, but I checked behind me and I could see him coming in behind me, so I should have known that I was safe to go for this ball. But instead I remembered from when I was playing that I waited too long and then they ended up scoring. So right there I checked again, I took my eyes off the ball because I was afraid my teammate wasn't behind me, which he is, I'm pretty sure. I hope he is. He is not. Where is my teammate at? Okay, he's coming in back post. So I saw him coming in, but I second guessed myself and I double checked. So really, I should have checked that one time, saw that he was already back there, and challenged this ball. But I waited too long and we ended up getting scored on. Well, okay, he saves it, but then there's nobody else back, and then they come and score. I almost blocked it, but it's not quite good enough. So just bad play on my part. Okay, right here, I'm on the left. I'm pretty sure I called this ball. I said I got it, so I just need to go for it. And I think I usually just try and center it up if I'm playing by myself because it's easy to read. So I think that's what I tried to do here. Oh, actually, okay. So they gave me a free possession there. I tried to score. They get a save. Right here, I'm out of the play, and I initially went to the wrong side, but I'm pretty sure I just do a 180 and go the opposite way. Nope, I did not. So see, that was bad. What I should have done there was did a 180 and gone the opposite way to let my other teammate come in and attack this ball. So I broke rotation right here. I cut rotation, so that was bad. But luckily, I realized I cut rotation and was like, oh crap, I really need to get out of this guy's way. And I also need boost, so I'm really after that back corner boost. So I just I intentionally front flip past my teammate to let him know that I'm not going to be trying to attack this ball, that it's his. So I messed up initially, but then I also still let my teammate know that it was his to go for it, if that makes sense. It's kind of weird, but that it definitely helps if you show your intentions by flipping past your teammate. Like if you do that, then you're telling them that you're rotating out, essentially, without telling them that. I had just enough to make a save, so that was good. I'm glad I rotated out, even though it wasn't the best rotation. I could have gone the opposite way and had full boost, but that's fine. I was still able to make the save, and now both my teammates are behind me, so we're fine. Just trying to stick with it. Right here, when you have no boost, best thing to do, I hit the ball kind of hard. I didn't have to. I was expecting them to challenge me. But when you have no boost, the best thing you can do is just kind of just push the ball downfield and keep the ball close to your car. Instead of, like, I kind of just gave them the ball because I thought I was going to have to challenge them. I was just like me guessing what they were going to do. They backed off and I ended up giving them the ball. But if you have no boost, the best thing to do is just try and get a 50-50 out of it. Keep the ball in front of your car, keep pushing it downfield, and then when they finally do challenge, maybe you'll win the 50-50. That's like the best thing you can do with when you have no boost and you're the number one guy. Alright, see right there, I fed him the ball. I'm out of this play pretty much. I go up the wall because I wanted the boost steal. So this isn't great. Again, I've put my teammate kind of in an awkward spot, so I need to tell him that I'm not playing this ball and get out of his way as fast as I can. Which I kind of did. I kind of lingered a little bit too long there. But that's fine. Like, he didn't come in, thankfully. Like, he saw that I was there, so he didn't double commit, which is good. He got out of my way, which I should have been getting out of his way. And then they hit it to our other teammate who was playing third man, and now we've all swapped. So we're still on offense. I have a decent amount of boost, and now we have a chance to score. Alright, so right there, it's kind of dangerous. Like, my teammate was a little slow to rotate right here, so he kind of just did the same thing I did in another corner. Gamer Dad, he's kind of lingering right there. Really, he should be rotating out so I can keep the pressure without having the potential of getting beat, right? So right here, I'm just kind of waiting to see what happens. I see that both my teammates are in front of me, so I know I'm the third guy right now, but they're pretty much about to give me this ball. So if Gamer Dad would have not lingered right there and rotated out, I could have challenged this a little faster, right? But right here, I was kind of waiting to see if it was gonna go over my head or not. And then, yeah, so right here, I saw the hit. I did not see the guy on the side over here. So I saw him a little too late. So he's me and this guy both have read this ball. We both know exactly what the ball's gonna do. So we're both. I've decided. Okay, I didn't see this guy, so I thought I had a free touch. But then I started going for it and saw him and realized I needed to try and get a block about halfway there. So had I seen him, I wouldn't have gone for this ball. But I didn't see him, and I had already made my mind up. So right here is a dangerous play because ended up getting beat. So you see right there, he was ready for it. He got the ball past me. Now we have nobody back, and this is super dangerous right here. Luckily, they hit it to the far corner. Everybody had enough time to rotate back, which is good. But they're still setting up a play. Like he's about to try and pass this to the middle of the field. So we just got to play defense here and hope they don't score. Good defense right there on the back wall. So the ball switched up on us. I realized both my teammates are going. So what I do here is I stop going forward. I turn back around and go the opposite way and try and give my teammates some space to work with. There you go. See, now we're in a good stance here. Like they're pushing the ball upfield. I'm slowly creeping up just in case they get beat. I don't want the ball to fly over my head, so I'm trying to keep a good distance here, but I'm also trying to push upfield with them in case they set up a passing play. They almost score. I know I'm fine to touch this. I know nobody's gonna beat me. So right here, I just try and get possession of the ball, and then now it's my turn to try and set up a play. Which I pass it off the wall. That guy hits it. Not a great hit. Right here is pretty dangerous. I probably should have just kept rotating back. I did get out of the way, so I rotated back. That's fine. Other teammate tries to hit it. Still up in the air. Other teammate tries to hit it. Alright, right here, I just got nervous. I thought maybe I could score, and I was like, I have to try and play this fast because they're probably going to play it fast. At this point, there were so many touches by my team that I stopped paying attention to the other team, where they were. Like right here, they're all facing the wrong way, right? Like they're all going back on defense. So I really could have taken my time here. But I rushed it, and I ended up hitting it not great, so you'll see that. I actually didn't even touch it, went right underneath it. But had I just been paying attention to what the other team was doing, along with what my teammates were doing, I could have taken my time there and probably got a decent shot on net or set up a pass. See, all because of that, like me missing that ball led to them getting a shot on net, so that was pretty bad. Luckily they missed. I rotated back post. Good 50 there. I let my teammate go because they're in front of me. Alright, he got blocked. Now I know, since it switched sides and I was defending, now I need to go challenge this ball because now both my teammates are behind me. I miss. I tried to anticipate where the ball was gonna go based on where this guy was. Most of the time, people will try and take this up the wall. He did not. He just went right underneath me. I jumped too high. But what I was trying to do was buy time for my teammates to get back to net. It didn't work. They get the ball past me, and I'm pretty sure they score. Yeah. So, yeah, just a bad decision on my part. I shouldn't have been so confident as to where he was going to hit the ball. Had I played that a little slower, he probably would have had to think about it a little more, and I probably could have just cleared it had I just kind of stayed and waited instead of rushing to the corner like that. So if you ever find yourself in that situation, sometimes it is better just to wait in net, and then once you hear that your teammates are back behind you, ready to play defense, then you can go. But they had just both tried to. They both were on the opposite side of the field and were too far away, and I overestimated their ability to get back to the net quickly. So that was just a bad play on my part. Alright, so right here, Gamer Dad's the kickoff guy, I'm the cheat guy, so I'm just going to drive up the middle and see what happens. And see right there, I moved my stick to check behind me. That's always good to do when you're on kickoffs, just to make sure that you're in the right spot. Alright, so pretty much a straight 50-50. This is going to bounce off the wall, so I know it's going to bounce off the wall, so I just try and read it and play it really fast. I do. I try to read that guy's hit. I essentially made him hit it downfield, which isn't good, but it's not bad either. I just I was in his way. Like had he had nobody if I wasn't there right then, he could have just taken that ball up the wall and possessed it, but I kind of made him give away possession there. So just by me driving up the wall and being a nuisance, kind of getting in his way, I took that option away from him. So that's always a good thing to look for too. But then right as soon as he hit it past me, I know I'm out of the play and I got to rotate back to defense here. I got bumped, no biggie, keep rotating. There we go, now we're transitioning to offense. Right there, I knew I had to get a block. Teammate gets a block. I let my other teammate go for it, that's fine. They hit it to the corner. I get another block. I'm out of the play, I need to rotate. Oh, okay, right here, okay. As I was saying, this is rule number 1, so if you see those two guys in the corner, they're locked up nose to nose. They stay that way for the rest of this game. It seemed like a joke when I was talking to you guys the other day at practice, but it's real. That is the number 1 rule of Rocket League. If you get locked up with another car nose to nose, you do not move. You stay locked up with that other car until a goal is scored or until time ends. So you'll see that here. And I recognized that what was happening, so I knew this was my ball to go for also. So now we're essentially in a 2v2 situation. I try and pass, teammate misses. So once 2v2s is weird because you don't have that third extra guy, so the second person has to be the number 2 and the number 3 at the same time. So right here, like I was there in case the ball came to me to be able to try and shoot it, but as soon as he missed or didn't do anything with the ball, then I know I have to rotate and get ready to play defense. So I rotated back to mid. I realized that they weren't pressuring, so I knew this was my ball to go for. And my teammate, I just saw him rotate out too, so this is fine. Right there, they clear it. It's over my head. My teammate needs to go play this, and I need to go behind him. That's exactly what I do. Rotate back post. Easy money. Slowly pushing up, and then the game ends. So you see those guys stayed in the corner that whole time, that whole 20 seconds. So, like I said, it's not when it happens, it's not bad. I'd be surprised if it happens in a competitive match, but if you guys are ever playing like non-competitive, that's definitely a thing that you'll see. Alright, so now we got overtime. I'm the kickoff guy, and I think I just try and square it up. I win it. Goes to the corner. I pass. I grab their boost. I leave. I rotate out, and then we get a goal off of it. So right here was just an all-around good play off of a kickoff. So right here, good kickoff. I win the ball to the corner. I know that I've won this because their guy who was supposed to be defending cheated up, and the other guy went for boost. So I know that I can keep going with this play. Once I recognize this right here, it's going to hit that corner and it's going to come down. So I get ready for that bounce, and I know that we're on offense. So right here, since I don't have any boost, I want to try and set up my teammate for a play. So like I said earlier, like a really good way to do that is to just hit it off the backboard. And it turns into a good pass usually. So this is exactly what I do. I see that, it bounces, bounce it off the backboard, do that. As soon as I do that, I know I'm out of this play. I've done my job. I've passed the ball. I can no longer do anything. I stole their boost also, which is really good. So I know as soon as I land, I just need to turn around and go and rotate out. I do that. My teammate came in for a shot. He won it. He got it over their defender. So this essentially is turning into another pass off the backboard. And you see that third guy, he's just sitting there waiting to see what happens. He sees that their defense isn't very good right here because they kind of flubbed that kickoff. So I'm rotating, and he also sees me rotating out, so he knows he can come for this ball. So right here, I leave. He's already up, and then boom, just puts it home. Easy money. So yeah, that was a Champ 3 ranked game. So like I said, that's pretty close to where Donovan is. That's one rank below where he is. So that's pretty high ranked, you know. So and I feel like you guys were in this game showed like a lot of the things that I've been trying to talk to you guys about, but that way you guys get a visual of it actually happening while I'm talking about it instead of saying, "Oh, you should have done this, you should have done that." This is just me like showing you like just a really good example of rotating and kickoffs and just teammate awareness, and it all culminated, and we ended up getting a win in overtime. So really good. Like I said, the 3 times they scored, I made a mistake somewhere. So mistakes lead to goals. So if you can minimize mistakes, you guys will win every game, guaranteed. If you ever if there's ever a player that made no mistakes, they would never lose. So just keep that in mind. Like the less amount of mistakes you guys make as a team, the less goals are going to get scored on you. And you guys have, you know, a really good offense already in Donovan. He can score pretty much at will given space and time. But eventually, you guys will start picking up the pace too and be able to help him out a little bit, and then you guys will be unstoppable at that point. So hopefully you guys learned something. And if you have any questions, just let me know. But I hope you guys like these little videos I've been doing. I hope they're helping you. I've already been seeing a lot of improvement. So keep up the good work, and we'll see you at practice.